Hello, everyone. So my name is Stephen Gallagher, and I just want to take a few moments to go through an interesting Windows operating system feature that not everyone is familiar with. So today, obviously, for the background, you can see I am going to be talking about the Windows Color Filter feature that is in all of the Windows operating systems, from Windows 10 to Windows 11. It does not support it in anything before Windows 10. So to find this feature, it's actually fairly simple, but let's make sure we all know where. It is in the start in the bottom left. You're going to click on your start button, and you're going to go to your settings, which is the normal gear symbol for your settings. If you really struggle to find settings, you can always search it here in the bottom left in the type search bar. Once we open up our settings, we're going to type exactly what we're looking for. We are looking for color filters, and it is, you can do either of the top choices, but the top one is the more accurate one. And so we are going to look at our color filters. I already have this turned on, but normally you're going to see the slider in the left-hand position, which is off. Color filters are not automatic in our devices. And so what you would like to do is turn this on. So why these color filters? What's really interesting about these is first we can look at the inverted and the grayscale. Grayscale is a little bit simpler, so let's go with that one first. Grayscale just puts everything that is in the screen in a gradient from white to black, only focusing on the amount of black coloring that's in each thing. That's why it's called the grayscale. This is really good for people who struggle with complete color blindness, where they can't see any colors. This tends to create the most contrast for them. The inverted is, I'm going to warn you ahead of time, very interesting to see because it inverts all of the colors. And normally we look at computer screens with very white, black backgrounds. So you're going to see a stark contrast here. If you invert, you'll notice that the lighting completely changes with everything that we see here. You'll notice that the words that I had behind us here earlier have changed quite a bit for what the Windows Color Filter feature says. And then you'll also notice that the video of myself and the background have inverted their colors, which can be pretty startling. I find this really helpful with anyone who suffers from basically strain on your eyes without having a very bright background. It causes your eye to strain a little bit less, and so it could be very helpful as well for really anyone who struggles with eyesight and eye strain over a long period of time. Then if you scroll down in your color filter settings, you'll see that the three types of color blindness are listed. The first one is the weakness in green. For this one, you'll notice the background. The green filter color changed very slightly. It makes some minor changes. Then we have the filter in red, which this one, notice, changed the light blue a lot, and of course the red lettering of the windows a lot here. And then finally, the one that I also have is the blue yellow. You'll notice that it changed the dark blue at the bottom, and it changed the light green in filter, as well as some slight changes to the windows. I find this really helpful for people who struggle with these colorings, mainly because it makes all of your computer screens quite a bit easier to see, especially when you're doing a homework assignment and that homework assignment requires you to maybe break down an image, look at images, create a project, and especially when you're choosing different colors, it can be helpful to have filters built into your computer operating system that can filter these for you and make your screens quite a bit easier to read and more accessible. And so that is it. That is how you use the Windows Color Filter feature on the Windows operating system. Remember, it only works for Windows 10 and Windows 11. It does not work for earlier models. It's very simple to find. Just make sure, again, you search color filters. It should pop up right away. Thank you so much.